What is up, everybody? This is John Papp here. I'm here at our gym, Acceleration Fitness in Auburn Hills, Michigan, and I'm coming at you with 5 Monday tips to lose weight, gain strength, and get jacked, all right? That's what most of you guys want to do. I'm assuming you'll fall into one of those categories, I would hope. So that's what I'm here to do, is just give you 5 tips. So I'm going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to start off with number 1. So we do something here at Acceleration, it's called the 2-week reset. So basically, 2 weeks, you eat the same meal for breakfast, not the same meal, but the same meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner for 2 weeks in a row. Now, yeah, it sounds boring, and it kind of gets boring, but the purpose of this is to reset you, to get you into that healthy eating again. If you're kind of falling off the wagon and you're having a hard time, okay, here's these meals. If you're overwhelmed, oh my gosh, I've got all these choices, what am I gonna do? This 2-week reset makes it simple. You sit down, pick a breakfast, lunch, dinner, your snacks, you know the macros for it, they fit into what you wanna do, then you eat the same meal for 2 weeks. Now, I've personally done this, and most of our clients, I should say, do this, and then also, our trainers here do it as well as the owner, Ben. And we all love it. It kind of sucks eating the same thing, but it gets results. And honestly, it's just simple, easy. I did it for 5 weeks straight, preparing for a photo shoot that I had yesterday, actually. And literally, I ate the same meals for 5 weeks. Now, yeah, it was kind of boring, but you know what? I didn't have to worry about it. I kind of played with things here and there, changed things around, spiced things up a little bit, but basically I kept things the exact same for 5 weeks, and it got me from 7.5% body fat to 4% body fat, which is measured on a bod pod, which is one of the most accurate ways, actually a DEXA scan and a bod pod, which is one of the most accurate ways that you can measure body fat. So I think that really showed the power of the reset that we do here. Now, another thing, something that's been driving me crazy lately is there's some people in the fitness industry that they post these videos and all they're doing is light little body weight exercises. Now, there's a time and a place for body weight exercises, but the problem with that is the general public doesn't understand. If you want a better butt, all right, so women, I'm talking to you, if you want a better booty, right, you want that peach back here, just doing a million little glute kickbacks to feel the burn isn't really gonna do much. If you wanna get a bigger butt, you gotta do things like squats, deadlifts, kettlebell swings, glute ham raises, back extensions, all those types of things, RDLs. So everything like that, glute bridges, weighted glute bridges, single leg glute bridges, stuff like that. So just doing those little tiny, movements where you kick your leg back, that's not gonna do much, all right? So if you wanna get real results, start lifting real weight. You're not gonna get bulky. And I'm getting kind of fired up just talking about this because it kind of drives me crazy. People always think, oh man, I'm just gonna, just touch the baby weights, the 5-pounders, no weight, and get real results. Yeah, you might do something, but you're gonna be way better off if you actually lift, all right? So that's number 2, lift weights to get the booty. Number 3, track your macros, all right? So I used to never track. I ate healthy, but I just thought that, if I eat clean all the time, I don't have to worry about macros. But then I was always wondering why, man, I'm just such a hard gainer, because I just couldn't gain weight. I'd get stronger, but it would take a lot longer than it should have, and I would gain weight, but it would be slowly. And I know a lot of you guys want to lose weight, but some of you guys also want to gain weight. So it works either way. Track your macros. You have to know what you're taking in each day to understand where you're at. Maybe, who knows, maybe you're 300 calories short of being at that point that you should be to gain weight and bulk up. Or maybe you're eating 300 calories more. Now, I don't really recommend counting calories. We just kind of go by protein and carbs here at Acceleration. Make sure you get enough protein and keep the carbs in check. Don't go overboard on those. And then also fat you don't want to go crazy with, but we don't worry about it too much as long as they're healthy fats. But those are just things that you don't know if you don't track your macros. So I recommend MyFitnessPal. It's an app you can get on your smartphone. Super simple. You can scan the barcode, type in your food. They have everything. You got to kind of be careful with some things because they can be a little off, but for the most part they're pretty good. And then you can see, a breakdown of all your macros and most of your micronutrients as well, which is pretty cool. And then it gives you graphs and pie charts and all this crazy data stuff if you're into that. So that's number 3, track your macros. Number 4, to get real results, set a goal. Obviously you need to set a goal, but have something to do with a goal where a competition or, maybe it's not a competition, but a wedding that you're trying to prepare for to look good for, or a vacation, whatever it is. So you have a date in mind to go after. For example, I really found the power of this. Like I said earlier, yesterday I had a photo shoot. This was the first photo shoot I ever done, right? So this is the first hard cut. Like I was a wrestler, so I cut weight that way, but it wasn't a hard cut for aesthetics. So it was a way different learning experience, which is really valuable. But it also pushed me, because I didn't want necessarily to eat the things that I was eating every single day. But, having that goal, like, okay, I'm 3 weeks out from this photo shoot, I can't screw around here because I've got goals here, bigger goals, loftier goals, and this photo shoot is one of the first steps to get there. So if you set those goals, you're gonna be more apt to follow through and then eventually reach those bigger goals that overshadow it all. So that's number 4, set goals. You can pick a competition or a date, an event, something like that, whether it's a powerlifting competition, bodybuilding, a photo shoot, vacation, wedding, whatever, any of those things that I mentioned, or even more. So that's number 4. Number 5, this is more for the strength gaining and also weight loss, but invest in things that are gonna help you reach your goal, kind of like what I talked about with the setting goals, but invest in equipment that'll help you optimize it. If you have a little extra money to spend, hire a personal trainer or hire a strength coach or a powerlifting coach, whatever happens to be, opposing coach if you're a bodybuilder. Or when it comes to equipment, maybe, for example, like I've had some shoulder issues since November. It's been bothering me pretty bad where it got to the point where I couldn't bench with a barbell at all, and almost for a while I couldn't do any pressing motion. So I was training for a powerlifting meet, but when a third of the competition is pressing and you can't do that, that becomes a problem. So one of the things that's kind of helped me overcome this, besides like rehab exercises and rest and whatnot, is the Slingshot by Mark Bell. So shout out to Mark Bell and his company with the Slingshot, because it's allowed me to bench again, which is huge for me. I want to compete in this powerlifting competition, but I haven't been able to because I haven't been able to bench press. So this has really opened up doors just by spending $45 on this Slingshot, which is just a piece of material that you slide your arms into, and it takes pressure off your shoulder and keeps you in optimal position when you're pressing. That's allowed me to do this and improve, and it's going to help, eventually, hopefully I'm aiming for June of competing. So, you never know like what can really help you. Or if you're a powerlifter, maybe a safety squat bar or whatever it happens to be, bands, chains, something like that. Or, hire a weight loss coach, a macros coach, a personal trainer, whatever it happens to be if you're trying to lose weight. So invest in yourself. And if you spend money on it, you're a lot more apt to use it, whether that's a piece of equipment or a service from another professional. So that's all I got for you today. There's your 5 Monday tips to lose weight, gain strength, and get jacked. Check out my YouTube channel, my other videos if you could. Hit subscribe if you like them. Chase it.